Ta-da, we're alive. Fuck, I'm tired.
So-
Anyway. Welcome. Session 14, everybody. Woo.
It begins.
Wait, are you playing music?
I am playing the theme song.
I mean, we're kind of supposed to go down to the campaign VC to begin with.
Oh yeah, fucking go, go, go.
Go, Power Rangers!
Get out of here!
Much
Power
better.
Rangers Assemble.
Much
Yeah,
better.
you forgot to steal the bot.
Shh.
Oh, you tricked me.
Shush. God fucking damn shush. Where's the bot? It's gone. Yeah. Look at session 14 of this little thing. Oh boy. So anything you want to say before I'm starting this? Before I ask that one simple question that I ask every single fucking week for no fucking reason? Apparently.
Morning.
More. Let's see.
Morning.
Okay. Well, cool. So, yes, that I can begin. So, let me just quickly. Give me a second. So last we left off, Calamity decided to issue a challenge to one of the tribe leaders, in which Scree got decapitated or dissected.
Cut in half.
Yes, dissected in half. Calamity got eaten, and the rest of you ran the fuck away as everybody disliked Calamity's actions. So this is the coolest part though. As technically most of you are in the hands of one person that has quit the campaign. Panic indeed.
Oh no.
Yes. So, the only person that really sees what's going on, since everybody else kind of went to the bag of holding, is Ares. Which...
More feel about like what's going on.
Yeah.
Being thrown around in the pocket.
So... the quick and heartbeat of your companion as he's running through the slippery icy caves, and the sounds of things approaching, roars, growls, and you assume curses in the language you don't comprehend. I have a simple question for you. How long are you gonna stay in your spider form?
He's going to continue running for a long time, so until he stops running full speed. Basically 10 minutes. Yes, enhanced movement speed. 160 feet movement speed per turn for 10 minutes.
So, clutter. Running, not knowing what to do or how it's gonna go. Eventually, you feel an opening and a rush of wind as all of you. You know what, Ares, because you're the only one who can roll perception. Please roll perception.
And
okay. As The running has been going on for 8 or so minutes. You feel all of a sudden from the claustrophobic area of the cave, the sound changes to an opening, and you assume just out of the cave. So you probably assume you're back on the bridge before the entrance to the caverns of troglodytes. You run for about additional minute. Why did the bot leave? Where did the bot go?
Suspense.
Acting unwise.
The bot go? It just fucking vanished.
They were prepared for the suspenseful movement here.
Oh god, okay. Well, I
Cut the
guess.
music.
Well, it is suspenseful because all of a sudden you feel something wobbling. Something wobbling, but you don't really understand what. And then all of a sudden you feel nothing. Like as in the movement has stopped. And then you realize all of a sudden there is a free fall. God damn it. I'm just gonna roll a d12. Let's see.
Bro, he dropped us off the bridge.
Well, oh shit. Wait, how much HP did he have? I forgot. He didn't get injured. Yeah, he didn't get injured. Oh god, let's hope. Let's hope.
It's
Let's
a
70.
dangerous person.
Shut
Where
up.
is me?
shut up. Give me a second. How much is fall damage, Rolkin? D8, right?
It is max is 20d6.
6, yes. Oh, Jesus fucking Christ.
Oh god, how much is your?
He didn't have a lot of HP. He had like 60. Oh no.
Can't run with broken legs.
Good night, everybody.
Okay, wait, we're in water. We're falling into water.
No,
Here.
no.
There is a fucking river under there.
Shh. Give me a second. Jesus, wait. Well, this is a whopping interesting circumstance. Scree. Let's go to you real quickly. As
Going to the broken arm.
yeah, we're going to the broken arm. Give me a second. Fuck, I can't find any music of you.
No, I mean, the broken arm in the bag feels tingling.
Broken arm POV.
Let's see. Why is it not playing? Goddamn, music is not playing. I'm so fucking sad. Let's see.
So why are you rolling in
Oh my god, shut up. Shut up. Oh my god, shut up. No. Everything is falling apart anyway. Yes. Scree, if you could just kindly roll me a D100. Oh, for fuck's sake! I'm doing everything bad.
You're
Shut up.
playing music and dice roller and
I'm good.
rolling.
Shh. Oh,
60.
60. Ooh. So, Scree, my boy. Let me just,
Person.
yes, my boy, my person, my individual, my companion, my comrade. The first sensation that you feel out of you getting dissected is the intense heat. But it's not an intense heat of the swift metal hitting your body and dissecting you. It's a lot hotter than that. It is how do I say this? It is flames. It is fire. I would like you to roll me a perception check.
Oh.
I need to...
Perception. Just double
Bruh,
checking.
he's in hell.
Where's my perception? Ah, it is +2. Don't. 6.
Flames aren't very nice to kill.
To be fair, I kind of just died, so.
Looking around, the first thing you see is your body. You don't have any clothing on you. You just your feathery old body, and you don't really see anything. But then you sense vibrations, and just the hail of sound that is mixing in your ears, and the flames do not help. You don't know what's going on.
Ugh.
And then all of a sudden you just hear a quite omnipotent voice speak to you slightly above you. You
I look up.
give me a second. Let me show you a reference what you're looking at. As all of a sudden the ceiling of your little cage dissipates and reveals where are you, my boy? There you go. This entity, about 50 foot tall. You being the size of its toe, as it's glaring down at you.
Wait. I look up at it and I'm kind of intimidated. So like, I don't speak a word because
You see,
I know it.
You see that it's a black metal helmet that is covering its eyes, but something on the metal helmet itself glares at you. As it does not even try to nudge itself towards you or even try to lean or even try to pay attention to you. It just kind of speaks in your mind. You're in the halls of the damned. At the sixth pit of hell. You do not belong here. So I must ask you, before decide your fate, who do you serve?
Okay. So I need to answer this, and I need to answer this faithfully. To be fair.
The sixth pit of hell.
Thank you. No, you just. Gree is just looking up, thinking, and just thinking, and tries to imagine the name of the patron that gives them the power. And only one name comes out of their beak. Great Old One. That
There
is
is
the one.
there is no response with that, and it kind of goes silent. And then just all of a sudden the head tilts towards you as it just says, "Meager little soul, off my plane," as it does this one single twitch of his finger and your entire being gets cast on fire. All of a sudden, as you're burning in hell, smiley face,
This is fine.
Yeah. The sensation rumbles in your mind as all of a sudden the plumes of fire changes to heavy, dense water that seems to be suffocating you. Scree, you're currently drowning. I would like you to roll me a con save.
That's a flood d20. 18.
Ooh.
The dice are in my favor.
You got a lung full of water before you realize you're somewhere, and you look around and you see the surface. You all of a sudden see the surface, and as you kind of peek your head out, you realize you're in the Underdark still. As let me get the music. Go. Let's see. This one? Yeah, good. There you go. As you realize you're basically under what used to be the bridge. As you see everything above you is just collapsing. It's breaking, and massive chunks of stone is falling around you.
So out of hell into the frying pan.
Roll me a perception check.
Okay. Another 18.
Ooh. Well, looking around, you realize everywhere you look is just water. It's an endless lake of water. Until you see what seems to be a stone or boulder, lightweight enough, or just enough of it landed that has made a small little island that is occasionally revealed when the waves simmer down slightly. On that little boulder, you see Length, or Lucky, if you will, with his legs quite in an awful angles, laying on the rock unresponsive.
Oh dear. I swim over to it.
Ares, roll me con
Yeah.
save.
Sure. Dun, 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 dun.
Ooh. Surprisingly enough, as you felt the free fall in the wind, all of a sudden you just heard a massive thud. And everything kind of went silent. For a brief moment, your entire vision goes blank. You feel weak. But then you slowly come to your senses, still in the spider form, still in the pocket of Lucky. The main issue, though, with your passive perception, is that no longer you can feel a heartbeat in the body. What would you like to do?
Immediately crawl out of the pocket and turn back into human form.
Scree, as you're like making your way about 10 feet from the little stone that is about 15 feet wide and occasionally gets like flooded halfway by the small ripples in the water, you see all of a sudden on top of the body, Ares appears. Uh,
And Ares like leans down like oh no, oh no. Tries to use healing magic on Lank,
um,
using trying to resuscitate him.
roll me a medicine check. Roll me a medicine check.
Medicine. That
Shit. You try your best with magics, but you realize you probably were just moments too late. As life has already exited his eyes, kind of staring upwards into the ceiling. As in the distance you hear massive plumps in the water. And looking around in the darkness that is only source of light is below you. With the illuminated biome of its lake inhabitants. Massive stone pieces from the ceiling, or maybe the bridge that you walked on just an hour or so ago, is collapsing and shattering. What would you like to do, both of you? As Ares, you see, surprisingly, on the rock, Scree all of a sudden makes an appearance. One odd thing about it, if you could roll me a perception check.
I will roll with disadvantage because I'm currently bit up. A bit occupied by Ran's death. Roll 2d20 plus 4. So the lowest one of these.
Ooh.
Okay, 19.
So, you see that his talons, his fangs, his fingers, if you will, and his beak has become pale. Like, not super pale as in white, but more like extremely singed to the point that it became ashy instead of its natural black sleek color. Like, it suffered severe burn damage. Scree making on the rock with the waves trying to kind of suck you down the water. You feel alive, but you feel better beyond belief, and the pain on your beak intensifies, as if you
Yeah.
Sri just coughs out some water. Not sure what to make of all of this. Confused. Wet. Where?
the only thing you can see are literally plant life that illuminate this slight bluish hue that is maybe 90 to 80 feet deep. And just the echoes of dripping water, and occasionally in the distance, just a sudden as something large hits the water.
Well,
Ares basically like he starts crying over Lucky's body, like whispering out like Lucky, Lucky. Just the cry. Yeah, yeah.
I slowly regain my senses, and do I hear Ares?
Yeah, you can see him weep.
I look up. I look up at Ares, and I am confused.
You look below him and you see Lucky's corpse, and you can clearly see without any medical checks that the amount of his legs looking, um, yeah, he had a very long fall.
And let me think. I slowly go over to Ares, because let's be fair, I am not. I think I'm in the Underdark, but at the same time, I thought I was dead, or am I dead? Like, I'm completely confused right now. So I go over and I grab Ares' arm.
And Ares immediately tries to hug you at the arm, like cross into your chest, like scream, scream, Lucky's, Lucky's.
I get hugged and I'm surprised and I winch a little in pain. And Ares.
Yeah.
No, I don't say anything. But Ares. Yeah. When you put your head to the chest of Scree, you notice, well,
Or just
two large breasts. Well, not large breasts, but not female breasts to be exact. That's what I mean. It's like,
I'm very tempted to quote this.
well, it had to happen sometime.
yeah, he has cries.
He just cries like, okay. Scree's like, Fats. Ares is back on the head. Still confused what is going on, but you know what? At this point, clearly they're alive. Clearly, Screen knows that she is alive, and he's like, there.
You
Yeah.
do.
Because Ares never saw Squid get killed because he was in the pocket at the time.
Yeah.
Well, yeah. Also,
Mhm.
I like how Domo is just in the bag.
Yeah, I don't know what the fuck is happening outside. Domo is sitting in the bag thinking everyone's still running.
Yeah, and Screen doesn't know Domo is in the
Waiting for-
bag.
He's still waiting for a
And Screen
signal
was
from
dead
outside.
before that.
Yeah.
Yeah, no one knows that I'm in the bag.
Well, Ares knows, but he doesn't have the mind to do anything about it currently.
you're stuck in
Look.
the bag.
Like, the only reason for me to leave is either someone tells me to leave, or it's safe, or I run out of breath.
You can talk with Edwin
You
for
can't
a
really.
conversation.
Yeah, I'm with Edwin.
But yeah, crackling, crashing of stone. I'm gonna roll some stuff real quickly.
We get pissed off and all of us die.
Uh, ooh. All of a sudden, as you're having this sensitive moment, the entire ground shakes and vibrates. A thunderous echo roars through the lake, causing small ripples and then waves, as all of a sudden more stuff from the ceiling start to fall. Nothing hitting you, but quite close, as massive 40, 50 feet tall stones land a few hundred feet away, making waves and just sprinkle water over you. It is not a good place to be. That's all I'm gonna say.
Okay. Since I can't see much right now, yes, we're in a total fight. um, I look at Lucky's dead body, and I pat Ares' head, then shake him a bit, and then you know point around. This, I point to Lucky, and then pointing up to the collapsing thing, like we gotta do something, or else, well, Scream's not in the mood to die again, or.
Yeah. Yeah, we should probably move. What is the largest marine creature Ares has seen
Um,
that he can turn into? 'Cause he
okay.
has been in the ocean a lot.
Just roll me a history check, a simple history check.
Eleven.
Ooh. The biggest creature you have seen in person is a crocodile.
Then crocodiles can swim, right? Yeah. Okay.
Yes, they
Good.
can easily.
Then Ares will turn into crocodile and like try to like walk like shimmy under like it, pick him up on his back, and gives a look to Screech to jump on as well.
And Scream of course gets on the back as well, because ain't no time to be stopping here.
So,
Then it swims away on the surface.
or are you gonna swim? Because you don't really see land anywhere.
Yeah, he just swims away from where he hears, away from the noise.
Away from the noise. Oh god. Okay, just roll me a d10. Ooh. 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 It takes you a good 5 minutes. And then all of a sudden, as you keep swimming, all of a sudden you just hit dark sand and clay. As all of a sudden you're just on shore. Because you realize there's just darkness as far as the eye can see. So you don't really know when the sea ends and land starts, but you just kind of, just face first, just kind of bonk into land. Let me quickly roll another one. Let's see.
Yeah, my vision is only, I think, 30 feet, 60 feet.
Ooh, ooh. uh,
Darkness.
as you land or make shore, all of a sudden another tremor hits. More, uh, more, stuff starts to fall, and then, can Aries or Scree roll me a perception check?
How about we both do
Maybe.
it?
Or one of you with advantage? Yes.
You can roll with advantage. Oh, wait, you don't have dark vision, right? Screen.
Yeah, I don't have dark vision.
Then maybe I roll with advantage. You help me.
Okay, then I'll give you advantage.
So how much?
30. No,
No,
21.
21. Yes.
21.
You see
21.
You see a bunch of like like several foot long stalagmites hit the ground, into the water, and just away from you, and then see an odd thing falling down. It less looks like a stone, more of a coffin. Some sort of block of stone that seems to be ornamented, but you catch a glimpse for a few seconds, Ares, before all of a sudden it just hits the ground about 60 feet away from you, halfway into the water and halfway on land. John Mundane.
Yes.
You all of a sudden are awoken by a sudden thud. Your head is splitting in pain. You feel how does this? You feel ill. You feel like you want to vomit, and also you just feel weird. As all of a sudden, just you can hear the stone above you or in front of you start to slightly crack.
So, like the stone in front of me, it's is it like opening or is it like actually just like falling apart?
It's more like you hit the ground and then you hear cracks of stone as
Oh no!
yeah.
I kind of like try to sit up. Just on the ground.
So
Yeah, I'm just gonna try to sit up.
you all of a sudden see as you hear a bit of a crack and what seems to be a good 4-inch slab of stone just slides slightly and fall to the water as you see a John, how would you like to describe yourself?
You see a pale man with bags under his eyes sit up. He has a small slouch. If you had to guess, he's about 5'9". To my knowledge, I don't have any clothes on. Alexis, correct me if I'm wrong.
Yes, you don't have any clothes.
Thank you, brothers.
He looks a bit. He looks lean, but he definitely has muscle on him. And he looks over. I think I fell. Stares blankly at.
Any reaction to
Oh yeah, there's a crocodile coming towards me.
I don't
From what
know.
you see, you see on the beach like a crying crocodile with a broken body and a bird person running.
Oh. There's almost a visible loading screen on his forehead.
This is awkward beyond belief.
And his reaction is just to like slowly get up and slowly start moving away from the crocodile bird mouth. Just lightly stepping away from
Something going how? You're in a coffin.
I'm gonna get out of the coffin. I'm just gonna.
Then you go sploosh.
Oh.
Yeah, all of a sudden, as
See,
you try to back
I'm not
away,
paying a lot of attention.
Yeah, as you, just roll me, acrobatics check. Let's see.
Acrobatics.
Yeah.
All right.
He's just gonna fucking die.
Nat 20.
Oh my god. All of a sudden you see as this human just stands up, fully naked, looks at you confused, and starts backing off. All of a sudden you trip backwards into the water, but before you hit the fucking water, somehow, some way, you do a reverse somersault and with your hands hold to the edge of the coffin, not touching the water at all.
Whoa. There's a bead of sweat going down his forehead now. He holds the position. Lily pulled in the crack.
I, for one, enjoy this moment.
Okay.
There's a
Do
moment
I
of
s-
panic
I
as I
s-
look around, not knowing what to do.
I see this, right?
Yes, you do.
Okay. I poke Ares in the head and point towards Mr. Nakey Man. Ares?
They see me.
Yeah. What do you say?
I poke you on the head and point to Mr. Nakey Man, aka John.
Yeah, he just looks at the naked man and then doesn't ignores the naked man. Walks up to the beach and lays down a lucky. Like,
I'll kill someone. You can just whisper
yeah.
stuff.
Okay. Well, I look around and I pretty much look at Ares and I ask. Ooh, John, right.
Yeah, it's like curls around like his body.
Yeah, I was going to say something, but here we go.
Where is the rest of them? I only see you two.
By the way, that's mind speech, John. So you don't hear that.
Okay. If I did hear that, there would be panic.
Just roll a perception. John Mundane. Yeah, John is like, fuck. All I wanted to do is bake fucking bread. What is this?
Literally. My internal.
Yeah, you're just hanging off the ledge, Assassin's Creed style.
Can I pull myself back up?
Yeah, you can easily.
Yeah, I just lift myself back up. Just carefully not trying to break anything as I pull my body weight over the ledge.
Yeah.
Alright. Okay. Just deep breath. So, like, as I get over the sledge here, what is exactly, like, in my presentable view right now? What's
Okay. So you look around and you see that you're by some sort of coast. That is mainly black sand and black clay, a bunch of roots and small little plants that are less than a half a foot long or large, decking the shore. You see nearby a crocodile that seems to be weeping. A crocodile with crocodile tears, literally. A dead orc or a half orc by your estimation. You assume a kenku or a very giant raven bird on top of the crocodile in the body, and
No, I'm off.
behind.
I'm off.
Yes.
I already got off.
And behind you, you see a massive lake that is about 60, 70 feet deep that is exuding some sort of light from its roots and kelp at the bottom.
And I'm just gonna perform a basic insight check here. How hostile are the creatures that I'm perceiving right now? It's gonna.
Sure, roll me an insight. Let's see. I mean, they're not attacking you. They have seen you. So you assume
Good.
they're not trying to kill
Good
you.
point. I'm kind of like slowly like side walking, and I'm gonna see if I can grab the bird's attention with like a wave without getting too close.
Okay.
You can approach the bird.
Slowly.
Scree, the wild naked man approaches you.
Considering Scree's situation, they look at you and they're like, "All right, them." I just look at them and it's like, shrug. Like Scree still knows they're alive, but they're sort of doubting that this is reality at the moment. Like-
it might be retarded. He waves again. Do you speak common?
Like you whisper that to me from a distance?
Actually, yeah. How far am I away? I should have grabbed.
About 40 feet.
Yeah, I don't know if
yeah,
that
yeah.
whisper, but I'm like,
Question is, do you have dark vision?
Good question. Good question. He doesn't seem to be bothered by the darkness. What you can grab from that is from your own grasp here.
what's illuminated enough?
I can go.
Scree just
Uh,
waves back and just beckons them over.
I tripped. Can you just point me to the exit?
You can see Scree's thought process for a moment. It's like, sit. Oh, Scree just looks
the
at
way
you and then
out.
goes like, it's like, and gives a sigh and a shrug that they don't know and that they're stuck here as well.
Mm, hmm.
Hmm.
Um.
I would put something in the background in the stream, but it would be just darkness.
So you have. You can see a loading bar on his face. The cogs turn. How did you get here?
Scree responds in a deep voice, long story. Mimicry.
Did you just live in this cave, or?
Scree shakes her head. And then looks at Lucky's body and sighs. And then it's like, oh, well, there goes my plans for empire domination.
Right.
Well, they didn't say that. That's what I'm thinking.
Okay.
Yeah, just that out.
It's a weird statement to make, I was about to say.
Yeah.
So is that your pet? He kind of points to the crocodile.
I poke on Ares' head and point towards John. Hello?
Yes.
No, I'm
Is-
just wondering if Ares was
I-
going to respond because, like, cricket.
Okay. Yeah, he may respond.
Why,
Ares like
why is-
nods his head. It's
why, why is the bot disappearing? What is wrong with
and then
it?
The bot
rest
refuses.
his head on Lucky's like his chest.
Well,
I think the bot is dying. Oh no.
I think it was
He could have just.
quiet
Yeah,
for a long time and then it left.
Oh no. I think it's.
With John kind of just sits down, realizing this is an awkward time, and then he realizes suddenly, wait, where are my pants? Oh, shit. I just to look around to see if any of my stuff is around. I'm guessing not.
No. No. It's
Um,
very sad moment.
I just rest my hands over my crotch. um,
Nods.
he just silently observes the living crow watching over a dead half orc with a crying crocodile, and he really and he pinches himself just to make sure he's awake.
This is no music
Most-
is very good for this scene.
Yeah, the most awkward first introduction scene.
Yes.
I like.
I'm gonna get called again, but yeah, sorry about that.
Yeah, so John just sat down and he's covering his crotch as he's now realized he has no clothes on.
Scree just
Um,
doesn't care. Doesn't care that. Did Ares turn back?
No, but having calmed down a bit, he will scratch at the bag of holding. That's like on the side of.
Oh, then I'll go grab that. And then I open it.
Tomachevsky, you're free to go out.
I look up. I finally see light.
There's no
Exit the
light in
bag.
darkness.
Oh,
No, I have dark vision. I can
Oh,
see
yeah.
stuff.
Yeah.
He's not the one who
I
has
look
dark
up
vision here
and see-
currently.
first thing the double will see is Scree looking at them. It's like, wait, they're dead. Am I dead?
relying on the reflection of the water to see right now.
I exit the bag of holding and look around, see this whole scene. I'm confused and ask Scree, what happened here? We were
Puddle thing.
surrounded. Where are we?
I look at Doma and I shrug because I don't know what's going on.
How are you even here? You're in my hand. And I like hold Scree's hand forward.
Yeah, screw you. Look at you at the bag as Tark pulls out as Domachevsky pulls out your hand.
I am even more confused at this point, but I grab my own talon / hand and I look at it. Eh?
All of a sudden, the talon, your hand, that you grab, all of a sudden combusts into flame and ash.
Yeah.
And then
I dropped
all of a sudden, your entire body combusts in fire. All of a sudden, you just see you straight up just see all of a sudden just the hand just slightly just starts singeing and burn out, and then the entire Scree's body just in flames. For a brief second, it's burning. Scree, you feel nothing. As all of a sudden the flame extinguishes, and Scree, you have your inventory back. Everything that was on your body is now on you.
So
mi-
like
mind
in
you-
robes again.
Mind you, it smells of burnt ash and chicken? Bird?
Thanks. I look at my robes. I sniff it like. Ah! That's all that comes out of Scree's beak. Ah!
I think this spontaneous combustion shocks Arizona after he finally turns back into his normal form. And like still with tears streaking down his face, he will turn to screen like, are you okay? Like try to look and see if Scree is fine.
Around this
healing
moment, Ares, you look at Lucky's blade. Is it all you see? It's fully like a sheath in as it usually is, but you see something is pulsing in the hilt, just slightly.
I examine it closer. Poke it.
Okay. Okay.
Want to see what it is. Some curiosity and some morbid curiosity.
Hmm.
And small amount of hope.
You poke it and there's nothing. just the glowing thing. Anyway. Anything else?
I look over to Oscar's side and see Lucky's body on the floor, and I approach it to check it, see his state.
His legs are fucked up. Like, let me find a picture of how they're fucked up.
Oh no!
You know in cartoons when somebody falls from a ground and they like the sound. What's that fucking instrument that I forgot what's it called? Well, anyway, the bot is not working. But let's just say his legs are fucked, and he is dead.
Okay, I look over back to Scree. And we had this on a silver platter. How did it turn out this way? What happened to him? What did I miss here?
I look at Domo, and Domo, congratulations, you get the voice.
I have no idea. I was somewhere else, then I was here. I just caught fire. I have no idea where or what happened.
I
look around in confusion.
I really want some fucking music now. I need music at the moment. I would like everybody to roll me perception check, if you will.
Okay.
Come on, please play music. Yes. Ooh.
Oh no.
Ah, yes.
Why both?
Ooh. So, Skria and Domochevsky, as you're kind of like looking around trying to figure out what's gonna happen, all of a sudden, you see like as you're having this talk, every few moments you see or hear splashes of water as stone fall into it, and then in the distance an echo of a voice rings out. For Ares you hear nothing. For Farron, you think you hear some humanoid voice speaking in common, but you don't really know what. Domochevsky and Skuri, you recognize the voice. It is ya boy, ya pal. It's your boy, ya pal, Dextra. Somewhere from the way you came, or I guess swam, somewhere above you. As he not yells out, but more almost like speaks. You don't know if he's like close or he's just from afar yelling and it just sounds like that. I see you're down there. Make your way back to the lady. There's much needs to be discussed. And bring the naked human as well. He might be useful. You don't know where the voice is coming from except for the direction somewhere above you, but it's
And at this point, Screen knows it. Yep, this is my help.
Yeah, I look up to the sky and scream as loud as I can. Where even are we? How do we get to the lady from here? Then I look down and at the naked man and say, "Who are you?"
Who are you?
Jaw. I didn't know water could talk.
Look, buddy, there is a first for everything. I am
Just
talking
not.
water. I'm what
And-
you folk call plasmoids.
Slowly keeps nodding as he seems to be following. And does he just burst into flames randomly, or is that just his
No,
thing?
that's a first too, as far as I know.
And does he just... Is he a crocodile that turns into a... He looks at the horn... To him, or does he turn to a crocodile?
He can turn into many things.
Yeah. Ares
More-
tries to give a smile, like, hello.
I think that hole was deeper than I thought it was.
More importantly, why are you sitting in the middle of forever naked?
I tripped.
What do you mean you tripped?
I fell, to be exact.
I look up to the sky looking for a hole where he could have dropped from. Look above you, there is nothing.
And it just shrugs. I fell.
We should. I just.
Yeah.
Does this human look hurt in any way?
No. I mean, unless you want to roll a medical check.
I mean,
that's positive
can he do it with advantage with no clothing obscuring any injury?
Yeah, but check for distance, like for seeing if he has any obvious wounds.
No, he doesn't have any obvious wounds. He looks.
Okay.
You could say he's the picture of health, if you will.
Interesting.
Okay,
Picture of mundanity.
Alexis. Through Edwin, do I know that Oscar can heal?
The what?
Through Edwin, do I know Oscar can heal? Or do I not know this?
No, you would not.
Oh.
Okay.
Do we just climb to get out of here, or...
All of a sudden, you hear a swirl in the air as all of a sudden a silver blade about 4 feet long lands next to you, Farron. Behind you, about
Dawn
5
looks
feet,
at
me.
as you all hear, as Domachevsky and Scree, you still hear Dextra's voice say, "Let the human pick up the sword and go by shore in that direction. Eventually, there will be a passageway out to your right."
Oh. He just slowly turns his head and looks at the sword.
It is
Ah.
it is a miraculous silver sword that has 2 sapphires embezzled in the hilt, and seem to have some elvish runes on the blade. So
Shiny.
That-
Pick it up.
Huh. So
Oh,
you got a silver sword while silver's rare in the undercommon. That's nice.
Do you have pants?
Scree just
I slowly turn towards Lucky.
Scree does the same. It's like
Classic plus void.
Ares like covers over his body. Like with his body tries to like protect Ren's body.
Do you at least have like underwear or shoes or
Scree has her stuff back. She grabs from her bag a black cloak and hands it to Farron. So it might be a bit on the shorter end.
how tall are you, Scree? How was this built for?
But it was held together. It was slightly too big for Scree, but
Oh,
Scree's
okay, this will be
5.1.
just fine for him.
5.
Yeah, okay, this will use
5.1.
just fine for him. He's only 5'9". It will be fine. He puts
That's also-
kind of
It
tightens
has a
the part
button,
around
maybe.
his waist.
That was that was the shit cloth that Scree had at the start.
It's close.
Shit cloth obtained.
Oh yes, the shit claw. and in purposely shit cloth in your inventory.
I got it. My
Yeah.
first item in my inventory.
Upon inspection, it in fact does not smell like shit.
Okay, I hand him the coat I have from the medic.
All right. Do you want me to carry your friend? Or actually, wait. Did you kill this guy?
No, he
Um,
was with us, and now
So-
you can see his state.
All right. So I don't. We're gonna. He kind of just points to the exit. Though. So we're gonna. Or do we just sit? Or
Okay, I look over to Ares, trying to comfort him and tell him, okay, we most likely can figure out some way to revive him. He's like, look at Edwin, he's still alive. Scree is back, surely. Maybe if we ask the lady.
revive him. That's some serious magic. Wait, do you guys do magic?
Scree
I
just
look at him and just tell him, you just saw this man turn into a crocodile. You're talking to water.
You see a loading bar appear over. Right.
that's gonna
You
be.
just see him pinch the side of his arm again. And then move back to a neutral position.
Ares tries to like lift up and carry like his body, but with only one arm, that's a bit difficult. So, and he fails.
Sean scratches the back of his head. So, do you want me to carry him? I don't. He looks at the rest of the party, seeing them in no condition to lift anything.
I look at him and nod.
Alright, I get up. I
Ares hesitates a bit and like looks over at you like he's like giving you a bit of like an investigative glance, like, and then hands over like his body.
Yeah, he just picks him up in both his arms and slings him over his. Actually, no. Out of respect, I'll just keep him in both arms and have the
Princess
Sword.
Gay.
Thank you.
So,
Scree
how
just
deep is this cave? Is it like a couple hours until we get out of here, or?
I look at him and say, I've been here my entire life.
Is that because you're water, or?
It's only recently that I've figured out there's a surface to begin with.
Oh,
Cree responds in the voice of a certain drow that they just met. Underdark.
Experience on
I mean, what's an Underdark?
And instantly Scree is like, oh, how do I explain this in all the words jumbled that I know?
Let me roll some stuff again. As another rumble. Oh no!
no.
There's 4 of you. Eeny, meeny, miny, mo. Catch the tiger by.
Okay, I get it. I'm gonna die again and be kicked out of hell again.
Aries, roll a dexterity saving throw.
Thank God it wasn't me. I would have died on the spot.
Oh, fuck!
I hope it's
Okay.
survivable damage.
I mean, I don't know, maybe. God fucking damn it. As all of a sudden another shakes hit, and then you see the surrounding area just kind of petals you with rocks. And Ares, all of a sudden you look up, seeing the small rocks hitting your face, and you see just for a split second a massive 7-foot long just stone hitting you directly.
Why?
Ooh,
That's lucky.
that
though.
is lucky. Oh my
That's like a glance. That's like a glancing blow.
Yeah, it basically just sank into the ground in front of you, just barely just budging into you, but the impact was kind of painful. You take 30 points of bludgeoning damage.
And it falls down.
Yeah.
Could have been like there's like comedic anime moments where I got like completely buried in stone dirt. Like
Yeah.
We should probably be careful of the falling debris.
Let's see. Let me quickly play some music.
I look if Ares is okay.
he like has one of the like hit his side really bad. So, like
Do you need to be carried too?
I slide over to him and grab him.
yeah, like help me walk. And he
Yeah.
uses his last healing spell of first level to heal myself a bit. So 1d 8 plus 4,
Huh.
I believe. Whoops.
You forgot the R in front of the exclamation point. Dun, dun, dun.
Bam. Whew.
Critical heal.
Bum, ba-da-da.
Okay, I look over to.
Also, my health isn't updated currently. It should be maximum 80.
I look over to Ares and say, "You can heal."
Nods. And I believe you start walking at this point.
Yeah, I'm walking with him.
Yeah, he nods.
Oh,
Uh,
nice.
I'm gonna follow them.
Okay. What's your walking order, my people?
Yes, mundane first, and me and Harg.
Unless you
second.
tell him to go first, he's following. He doesn't know his way around here. He's out of his element.
Screen this time stays in the middle.
Okay, then it's Harg.
It's us on the front because I'm the only one that can see.
Yeah, I can see a bit. I still have my dark vision spell on me.
Screen's blinds are bad, so middle.
A few hours left on that spell.
Anyway, roll
Can I
me
absorb water as I'm walking in it?
for what purpose?
It's just hydration, so I don't die.
Sure, yeah. Also, the water by the coast is fresh. It's not salty or anything. It is fresh. Also, everybody rolling perception check, and one of you a D.
Harry might do the honors.
Hello, my microphone just fell.
It just I noticed.
Yeah, Terry, you might roll the deep.
Yeah,
Deep
sure.
Oh boy.
Sure. I'll throw it up there.
I've
Give me a second. I'm gonna set up my microphone as apparently it likes to fall down for some fucking reason. Cringe. Ow. Did anybody roll? Ooh.
I don't see. I did disadvantage because I don't have dark vision. And the 1 or 3.
Terry, roll the perception as well.
Aries.
Terry, perception.
Okay.
Don't worry about me.
Okay.
I'm not paying attention.
Sure.
I'm rather distracted right now. Don't worry about me.
Yep. I look.
Give me a
Yeah,
second.
nice.
Give me a second. I'm finishing my fucking microphone. Okay. Oh. Okay. Can you hear me?
You hear
Yes.
Very nice.
Yes.
Very nice. Anyway.
you? Very nice.
So, walking down the fucking coast, you realize that there has been a lot of new, how to say this, new additions to the coast and the water, as giants, pieces of stalagmite and stone have basically hit the shore. Basically looking, I guess, walking by the coast, looking into the land, there's just black sand for as far as I can see, with just small bushes and shrubs. Nothing that you would assume is natural, nor do they give off any light. However, about an hour you assume of walking, you do come across a scene, if you will, Ares. In the distance, about 100 feet away from the coast, on land, you hear a clattering of crabs. 6 or 7 consecutive pinches at the same time, and as you look over it, you realize that there's about 20, a feet wide crabs gathered around a big crab that is about 8 foot tall and about 6 feet wide, that has a massive stalagmite piece of stone through its middle. The big crab is dead.
Looks like the crab didn't get out of the way.
Only Oscar can see this, right?
I mean, Ares
I
spotted.
assume. Yeah, I spotted and assume I tell,
Yeah,
at this point.
Yeah. Ares, with your new lycanthrope ability, you hear a lot of sobbing and a small commotion amongst the crabs. Who will protect us? Who will guard us against the big fish? Or the land predators? Who? Everybody else just hear clattering of oh my fucking god. Give me a second. So that's not what you want to do, if at all.
Guess I'm not the one who's now getting the phone call.
Interrupting calls. Yeah. We can adopt the crabs.
Crab pet.
No, I don't think 20 crabs following us through multiple days of journey would not be very good.
Painful crunch. So, what is everybody doing with the crabs? Or the big crab?
Okay, assume
Are
we're
those
approaching
more
them.
people?
Hmm?
Is the crab in like our direction of walking?
No, it's to the side about 100 feet away. If you're going by the coast, it's about 80, 85 feet away from you. What you can see because you paid attention long enough. Oh my fucking god! Babe?
Mm-hmm. Mm.
I'll be right back. Figure out what the fuck you want to do.
Yep. The question is,
All right, Druid boy.
what would we even do with crabs? Like, I can talk to crabs, but why would I talk to crabs when I'm sad?
Then just keep walking. You don't have to interact with it. You just
Yep. I have more
What?
concerns over another creature's death than the crab death. Maybe
I'm
in a
gonna be
normal
100% with you.
maybe
I'm
in a
gonna give
normal
you the best John Mundane advice ever. Think simply. Move
Yeah.
forward.
maybe in a normal situation, I would be curious and talk to crabs. I think I would be too upset for that right now. In character.
Then we move on and walk.
Then we move on.
I can't understand the crabs nor see them, so moving
Yeah,
on.
only Ares can.
I can talk crab talk.
Here's the thing. Can I slither into the carcass of the crab and take the shell for myself?
It's not
No.
empty just because it died.
Mm.
It isn't like spontaneous like
I can absorb the meat.
Just to leave the crab. Just keep walking.
I guess we continue walking down the shore then. But the poor little crabs, they're gonna die.
yeah, like just because it died doesn't mean it's like out to disembowelment, just becomes an empty shell.
We're gonna come back like 40 seconds later and there's gonna be a new Crab King.
Yeah, like they have food now for a long time.
Oh no, you're asking them to commit cannibalism?
Yeah, crabs are cannibalists, yeah. I mean, they even eat parts of themselves sometimes.
Yeah.
Yeah, but they need protection. Poor little things.
I mean, that's nature before you.
Ares
Classic
totally
druid.
ruthless.
Like I butcher animals as a job.
I just make fun of them as a hobby.
Yeah, Ares was a shepherd. Like he had has like skinned sheep before.
That makes sense. See, I just eat animals. That's kind of my thing. So, you skin them. Well, I don't skin them. I bake bread.
Although his family was a bit more like caring because they only killed the really old animals in the flock.
Brings me up to a very important in-character question. So, do you guys have bread down here?
I look at him and ask, bread? What is that?
He gets really quiet. He gets really...
Ares searches through his pockets and brings you a berry, a red berry.
Thank you.
Conjure baked goods.
Kind of looks at the berry, understanding there is no bread down here. The gravity of the situation finally hitting him. He eats berry and sad.
It's like strawberry.
God.
And you're no longer hungry.
Mm. His concern was about just the availability of bread in general.
You know.
This tree's like doesn't really care. They're on the verge. They're tired. They just want to get to safety.
So, how often are we? Sorry. Is this just normal for the cave? Is this just what happens down here? Right.
I look at
He
him and
really
say,
doesn't give an answer because they just been through a lot.
Yeah, Aris ignores you.
Or he's just
Right.
grieving. So Doma, it's up to you.
I look at him and say, kinda. It's kill or be killed down here.
So why don't you just leave?
If I could, I wouldn't be here. I want to learn. I want to see the outside world.
So what's stopping you from getting to the surface? I mean, it can't be that far.
As far as I know, there is no exit here. But considering they came from the surface and supposedly you came from the surface, there has to be some way out.
Mm. The surface is nice.
On
Have
surface
you
level.
seen stars before?
Yeah. Along on late baking nights, so.
I want to see stars.
I guess they're pretty cool.
Got fucking there.
Just-
So,
Welcome
we moved
back.
on from the crabs. We're just walking. Just-
Yeah,
Okay.
Aris is a bit too emotionally unstable to want to interact with the crabs right now.
anyway, in that
Feeling a
case,
bit crabby.
another perception check and a D10.
I see. I've rolled the D10, right? Maybe Domo can roll the D10.
I mean, John did it, so technically it would be Scree's turn.
Yeah, nice one.
Okay.
But I did the first one.
I have 12. I rolled a 1 with the D10. 1.
You usually roll a lot of ones or 12s.
Oh. Oh.
Great! Again, my role is getting people into trouble.
Yeah, also, Arax, my HP isn't correct.
How much HP do you have? I thought.
My max one is 84.
Oh, 84. Yeah, give me a second. Oh, yeah, you leveled up. Fuck.
Yeah,
Yeah, we're supposed to be level 7,
Be
right?
level 7.
Yeah, my max is 70.
Here, see, this is scuffed. Wait, fuck, I fucked up so badly. Yeah, listen. I no sleep, okay, shut up. Anyway, listen. So, you hear about 20 minutes in another earthquake. And let's see. Ooh. Oh shit.
Oh no.
as soon as the earthquake starts, right? As soon as the earthquake starts, the first few seconds, a giant 13-foot stone just lands 10 feet in front. Who's walking first? Just and just slides to tilt towards the party's direction, but doesn't like fully tilt over.
I stand still, looking at the thing, and try to move to like the away from the boulder, pulling Ares
Yeah.
with me.
A D20 though. Oh shit. What you basically see, looking at the water as you're walking by the coast, a massive fucking tidal wave approaching. You're guessing 40, 50 feet high. How would you like to proceed? As you assume you have about half a minute until it hits you.
Can I count it with a tidal wave of my own?
You can if you want.
Yeah, I want to time it because I have the tidal wave spell prepared.
Okay, you're gonna hold action for that. Anything else you wanna do?
I hold my breath.
Anybody else?
I'm just gonna hold tighter to the dead body I've been given and just prepare.
Okay,
And I cast Eldritch Blast on her because why not? See what do something at this point. It's either I'm gonna be dead or I'm gonna be dead.
okay, so
First Eldritch Blast of
seconds.
2023.
the entire waterfront subsides of water as it kind of drains towards the wave, as all of a sudden it clashes 10 feet in front before Ares just fucking counters it, and there's just a small crevice where the entire pressure of the water just splits in half, and like Moses dividing water, you basically witness this entire wave hit you, entirely unscathed, but as the water slowly subsides, immediately to your left, you see the giant carcass of the basilisk. The same one!
No!
The same one you killed today.
Yes, the fuck?
It has. You realize that it's missing a left arm, like its left limb, as it seemed to be bitten off. And you see that it suffered quite a bit of scrapes. But you see the familiar corpse. Well.
So this just happens every day.
I explained to him that yeah, we kinda killed this thing earlier today.
Oh, are you guys like professional mercenaries? Are you adventurers?
I think, yes.
It's not. Yes.
I knew an adventurer. He was cool.
You was cool.
Yeah, and as like tries to nudges Dom a bit to go towards the basilisk.
Yeah, I slowly approach the basilisk and like signal to Scree and Oska to the like point at the heart of the thing. Like say, we're supposed to bring its heart, and it's back to us, so might as well grab it.
Okay, so here's
So-
here's an interesting thing immediately just spot. As you kind of look at this basilisk, you additionally see that besides the battered outer layer, and of course the missing limb, you also see an axe being stuck in its eye. It's covered in kelp and debris, but as you kind of like move towards it and the water just kind of wash it slightly, you see that there is this nice, well-made hand that's just in its eye. None of you did this to it, as you recall.
I look in confusion and ask, who was fighting a corpse down here?
Mm,
Get on top of the basilisk and look around, see if there's anyone nearby.
You roll a perception check. Exclamation point, my boy. Or you see shit.
so, do we have to drag the basilisk with us, or?
No, we just need the heart.
Oh, that's normal, I guess.
Do we know if basilisk scales are good or not? Rex?
Huh?
Do we know? Can we guess? Like, is it a reasonable guess to guess that the basilisk scales can also be used or can be important?
Roll investigation check.
You
Okay,
add this,
can I grab the well-made axe?
you add this as well, please. 19. Oh,
Ooh.
finally.
Let's fucking go!
Okay,
job.
you look at the basilisk scales, and you realize that they're not your normal, hardened leather over time scales. They are sleek as ice, and they have this touch of like cold to them. It slightly sticks to your fingers as you touch it, but also it seems to be sturdy as metal. Getting enough scales because there's plenty full of size, being this big beast, big ones from its back or belly, or smaller ones in its joints. You could potentially make something out of it if you find someone capable.
Omo, do you think we should take it apart? Screen?
I mean,
That sounds like a lot of work.
we don't have a horde of troglodytes chasing us, so I guess we can do whatever we want to it now. And I take out my dagger and slowly start taking scales while I signal to Skrianoska to the heart.
Yeah. I
Yeah.
uh, I believe Ares has been carrying Lucky's bags. That's because he's dead. He's been carrying the bags himself. So he reaches in for the bag for the one and that petrification potions we have left because the other ones were carried by Calamity. So we have one of them.
So what are you gonna do with the basilisk?
Me and Scream might try to take its heart. We are about to know about medicine, so we might figure out a way to get its heart.
And I'm grabbing the scales and any other useful bits.
Sure.
I have my like enchanted wooden knife.
Well,
That-
in that case, if you could roll me medical checks, yeah.
Do you want me to
Medicine.
assist you, Scree?
Let's see. I have +5.
Ah, yeah, +5. Okay, I have +7.
Well, then we both do our own rolls.
Yeah.
Good thing with. I got 20.
Ooh.
Yeah,
So
a bit small.
you're gonna go for its Tsar then, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. Because we need it.
And do we need to climb through its mouth to do that, or can we do that from outside?
well, you gotta go through its mouth, Scree.
Where? Does Scree only have 1 hit point?
Yes.
Yes.
Then maybe Scree can point, and yeah, I can do it.
Or just this. I can just do this.
Ares, the best way to get to the heart is going through its mouth towards its chest.
Okay, I'll try. Picks up the dagger. Let's see. I can surround myself in fire if you want to. Let's see. Yeah. He goes in. He has his potion in his pocket. Currently holding the knife. He's prepared to just swap them out
Haha.
if need be. Starts to extract the heart.
Okay. So, how did you roll for scales?
What do I roll for scales?
Roll me a medical check. Let's see.
Medical.
Yes, let's see how well you do. Let's see how well you do, my boy.
Medicine.
Screech also assisted from the outside then. That's medicine.
8.
Harg, would you like help with that check?
Sure.
Yeah. If Democracy like waves him over, comes over and just helps steady the hand, I guess.
Oh,
I don't know.
boy.
I don't know how your hands work. Just roll again, Harg.
Yeah, just. He's gonna hold your hand, I guess.
I wanna hold your
And
hand.
As Ares goes into the mouth of the basilisk, he uses fire shield on himself to grant himself resistance towards cold damage.
Okay, let's see. Let's see.
And you see like white flames start to surround him. Doesn't feel warm or like burning. Doesn't set any kind of set anything on
heart?
fire. No, around me, around Ares.
Uh,
It's surrounded by like white flames because he casts fire shield on himself to give me
it is.
cold
You
assist.
are warm, and you are fine. So, as bit by bit, Domachevsky is rendering the scales of the beast. Ares, you go into the mouth of the beast, and in the cold throat of the beast, you see a small pale blue light somewhere 2/3 down its throat. You realize it's hard because every once in a while it still budges and thrums. So
Cut it out.
cut it out. Oh god.
Get it out. Stabby, stabby.
Shank, shank, stabby, stabby.
Being careful.
Yes, yes. Give me a second. So as you extract the heart, well, hacking away at it doesn't seem to be much a problem, and you see quite a cold heart, if you will. It doesn't look more of flesh, more like of solid ice. As you kind of grab it and pull away all of its strings, fleshy strings attached to it, it is cold in your hands to the touch. Despite having the fire shield on you, but yeah, without hesitation and without any problems, you extract the heart from the dead boy. Additionally, Domachevsky, you get yourself some scales, quite a bit of them. As once you get under the skin, you can easily just slowly but surely carve scale by scale a path of sorts, if you will.
Robot them out. Boom.
Yeah.
Yeah, I place the heart in the bag of holding and leave the mouth.
I just stare at the mouth and keep an eye out. See if Ares comes out.
About after like 3 minutes, you see Ares exit. And it's not like you couldn't hear him, walking, then hacking, and then finally walking back to the entrance of the mouth.
I sigh in relief.
I'm still on top of the thing, preoccupied with the scales.
Uh-huh. So.
I'm not really sure what to do right now.
So we good to keep going? Or
How much, like, to put in perspective, there's a lot of scale, more than you probably can carry. This is a big beast. This is a big chunky beast. So how much scale are you going to try to harvest?
As much as you can
that sounds like a
Yeah, as much
that
as
sounds
I
like a
can.
challenge.
fit in the bag of holding.
Like, we have 2 bags of holding, right?
I believe we only have one. I think we sold all but one of them.
Okay, enough to fill like 3/4 of the bag.
I mean, at worst, you can sell it to the lady. Or like place it in the
I still want enough space for me to hop into the bag if need be.
Yeah, we fill 3/4 of the bag of holding with scales.
How much? Oh, yeah. 3 bags of holding your scale. Oh my fucking god.
No, 3/4 of the bag.
Oh, 3/4 of the bag. Oh boy. Yeah.
That's 500 pounds times by 3. Or 2/3.
Okay.
That's some confusing math you gave him.
Yeah, anyway. I would say with a 3/4 of a bag of holding, you would need to skin 1/8 of the beast, which would take you over an hour.
Yep. We spend an hour to doing that, and all of us who have knives, I think, help.
Sure.
I have no knife, Sag.
375
Now
pounds.
you have the silver sword.
Happy.
And I use my sickle and the dagger, I guess.
Yeah, 375 pounds of scales. That's what we're getting.
Yes. Anyway, but having said and done, yes, you did your harvest, and I guess you continue onward. Right?
So do you just randomly find things that wash up on the ocean and then skin it? Is that what you do here?
That's the spoils of our work. We killed this thing.
Did you do it? He kind of looks out into the large lake. So, are you like? Do you like fight in water?
No, not exactly. No,
Okay.
like, we killed it. We escaped, and the body found its way here.
That was like a lot of work.
Yeah, it was something.
Okay. In that case, I would like you to roll me another d10.
Okay,
Also,
Okay.
it's been
question:
yes.
is there anything else on the body that like we can loot off of it other than scales and the heart?
I mean the hand axe.
Yeah, I grabbed the hand axe already.
Okay, cool.
Its other eye isn't worth anything like that. Something like that.
I mean, his other eye is still intact, so you can take it if you want.
Does it look like it's worth anything?
Roll me an insight or arcana or survival.
Our survival.
You assume this is a magical beast and probably could be used as an alchemical component.
And we
Two.
take the eye as well.
Okay. The eye is about 10 pounds of weight.
I'll carry it.
Yes.
We still have a bit of room in the back folding for that.
Anyway,
A lot of room in this bag of holding.
but
Pounds.
by the way, for the party that has been, through a lot today, you've been on the walking path for over 9 hours already. First making it to the troglodyte place, now here. You are exhausted by all stretches of imagination. So, continuing on would be at behest of points of exhaustion.
Are we still in a dangerous place? Are we still at the risk of falling debris?
I haven't heard any debris fall for the past hour or so,
Finally, no falling.
I think we should rest a bit.
You guys getting tired?
Yeah.
I could honestly go for a while longer, but all right.
He just looks exhausted. But considering everything that's been going on,
Okay, is there anywhere outside the water where I can sleep?
I mean, we were walking on a path besides the water.
As long as it's not sloped down towards the water, it's fine by me. Because I'd prefer not dissolving into the river.
Yeah, we find a decent place to set up a small camp. We'll look.
okay. Is there gonna be any guarding?
Yes.
So,
Yeah, we can
Okay.
take turns.
We can take the turns. Ares can take the first watch.
are you gonna be like by the coast?
Yeah, by the coast as far in like towards like the rock wall we can, I assume. As far west from the water itself as we can.
I see. So, in that case, the one who goes on first, roll me a perception check. Also, do you have rations by any chance?
We have the good berry, which lasts for a day.
Yeah.
It's food for one day, and everyone has eaten it.
Cool.
I sold all my rations. 20.
Ooh. Looking around as you set up in this makeshift camp without literally anything except for dirt, just sleeping Um, it's moist, but it's warm. No problems, no hostilities, nothing. And looking at the lake, at the shimmering lights, it's almost serene. Somewhat beautiful, if you will. As you see a bunch of like small, tiny fish schools, about 100, swimming around a few dozen feet away from the shore. Ever since like 3 hours, like 3.5 hours ago, you haven't heard a single vibration for the earth, nor did you hear anything falling or hitting the ground hard. What with that, your session of guarding is at an end. So who else goes on?
Who does Ares wake up? That's the question.
Who does Ares wake up?
Yeah, that is a question.
Probably Domo afterwards.
Alright, I stand up, and Delairs, you can sleep now. I'll walk you over us.
Oh, good job, good luck.
You deserve some rest after all of this.
Yeah. And it goes to bed.
Perception, my boy. Let's see. Not much. You do see life going back to normal at the water as bigger fish that you don't really know their names. Edwin, your companion, your head companion says that these are salmon, but they look odd. As you see, they seemingly hunt the smaller fish. Besides just witnessing a hunting season for a salmon around your camp, nothing really happens. Everything is definitely quiet.
Can I grab some of the fish with a tentacle?
Are you gonna go for the small fish or are you gonna try to go for the salmon?
How big is the salmon?
2 to 2.5 feet long, and one of them you see is about 4 foot long. So,
I reach over to the salmon.
a salmon. Okay, roll me 2 hits. You get 3 hits. Let's see if you can catch.
No bonuses, nothing, just one D20 3 times.
Yeah. Do you have strength modifier, or is it a 0?
Strength is +2.
So yeah, D20 plus 2, 3 times.
3.
Yeah. He doesn't need a fishing line because he is the fishing line.
He's the fishing line.
Oh.
18.
Ooh. Okay. Yeah. The first missed. You concentrate with the second one, and you snatch a salmon, just kind of gripping it, and it tries to swim away, but you pull it out of the water, and you got yourself 1 salmon. Pretty nice. And with your third attempt, as soon as you touch the water, everyone's scattered. The small fish and the big fish is scattered away, and you are left with just a clear view of yourself and your sins. But yeah, you got the salmon. Congratulations.
a free fish. That's the my whole like watch time.
You gonna do what now?
Is that the entirety of my shift?
Yeah, without a problem. But here's the thing: you don't have really a place to cook it. So unless you want to eat the salmon
Yeah, I'm
raw.
not gonna cook it yet.
Mm.
I mean, I can absorb it.
Oh.
I'm just keeping it for safe if we need it. And if it rots, I can eat it still.
Anyway, with that being said and done, who would you like to wake up?
I wake up, John.
John Mundane, the plasmoid. The plasmoid slaps you awake.
Because currently he's the strongest one.
Where am I?
I signal
Reality
to him.
kicks back in.
Can you watch over us for the next couple of hours while we sleep? We've been taking shifts. I shake him.
Bye.
Roll me a perception check, my boy John Mundane. Looking around, it's quiet, it's empty. Is there anything particular you want to do in your shift? Just gonna look around.
Yes. While I have time to myself, I shall execute 100 push-ups and 100 squats.
Pulls out a pistol out of his asshole with a silencer. Well, didn't expect a thing.
Exactly right. No, yeah, no.
Yeah.
I commence with my prescribed workout routine from my mentor and commence 100 push-ups and 100 sit-ups
I
and
see.
100 squats. And then I end my shift.
I caught that reference.
You better.
You didn't run 100 kilometers though. Or 10 kilometers.
10 kilometers, and we did
100.
we did move 10 kilometers or 100 kilometers. I forget kilometer distance or funky compared to miles.
It's
But either way, we are traveling.
Uh-huh.
Don't worry about it.
Well, wait a minute. Hold up a minute, boyo. It's not over yet. Yeah, you're chilling. Sleep. It's very nice. And then, of course, you 2 hours happen without a problem. Are you gonna wake up anybody else? Just gonna sleep. Snooze, even.
John does some mental calculations. If I already did the first watch, and he looks over at the bird, slowly approaches and pokes it, hoping it won't burst into flames. He pokes it again.
Sorry, I was just checking if Arax is going to burst me into flame for some reason. Courageous.
He pokes the bird again. He pokes the bird again.
I smacked the hand away.
Uh-huh.
Oh, you're alive. You got watch. And it kind of just goes on that note. He just immediately just goes to his side, and he's out immediately.
Screech gets up and goes to set to watch. Grumbling. Yeah, pretty much that. Anyhow, yeah, so that's it. She's just gonna sit down and watch, as expected. Oh, I have to roll?
Yes, perception.
Disadvantage because I don't have dark vision.
Yes.
And I don't have my familiar because I didn't have time to summon it. I just went to sleep. That's a 10. That would have been a crit if it wasn't disadvantage, but it's a 10.
Ooh. 10.
A tenner.
Huh. Let's see. Yeah. Time passes grief for you, slowly but surely, without a problem. Nothing wrong could happen to you or your companions. As your 2 hours are passed, and everybody has successfully finished their long rest and now are back at full HP. Dude. Congratulations, yippee, if you will. True. Anyway,
Finally, full HP.
finally, yes. So you wake up to the sound of rain as it's pouring down slightly. Not because you're in the open air, it's because there's just a lot of moisture on the ceiling. About way above you, and it's pouring down slowly.
How? John looks up amazed.
Yeah.
I get back into blob form, look up at the sky, at the ceiling.
The block 4.
Blob form.
In block mode. Square mode.
Minecraft.
So
Hey, brain. That. Gelatinous cube mode.
So, do we just keep going, or?
Yeah, like Ares just stretches in the morning a bit, like rubs his eyes and good morning, everyone. Sorry for yesterday.
Good morning.
Good morning, crocodile.
I'll make some food for us.
I look over to Ares and hold up the 7. Look what I got us.
Very nice. Do you want me to cook it?
Yeah, if you can cook it, we get to eat it.
there's no fire, like source of fire, unless
I can blast it with produce flame a bit.
roll a performance check. Let's see how well you can cook using a very wild fire.
Like, if he burns it, I can still eat it.
Yeah. Performance. I don't think it's too high.
I'm a living recycler.
Performance is actually that isn't. Is it correct? That is correct.
Can we get much higher? So high. Oh shit.
That's one nice cooked fish.
Proficiency in performance.
Nice. Fish. Sorry. Fish.
I think the bird's hungry.
The kangaroo is unamused.
I see. Well, salmon cooked to perfection. Smells quite good too. Split it how you wish. As you got.
What's that? I was gonna say, but it's not bread, John.
Don't remind me.
And this is me.
Yeah, basically. Hey, so since you eat and you're all satisfied with your food, I'd like you to roll me d10. Oh.
I'm gonna roll it.
Sure.
Ooh. Ooh.
It's not a 1. I'm not scree.
About an hour and a half later, just walking down, and you do realize as you're walking now, and it's been like you walked about 6 hours since you washed up. The fauna is slightly different, if you will, and you realize you're not going like in a straight path. There's a lot of like, it curves, to the right, so it gets longer and longer. But the fauna is now different as there's a lot more, colorful, roots, bushes even, that are growing. Nothing, nothing that you ever witnessed yourself, or like know what it is. But about an hour and a half, as the rain stops, eventually, you continuing down the path. You all of a sudden just see in the distance, about 300 feet ahead of you, a small little dock. As in, a dock that has been made from wood that goes about 20 feet into the lake itself. This little deck is empty. But by this little deck or dock, there is a small pathway that is seemed to be walked quite often.
Okay, what direction is the path? Is it to our left or to our right?
It goes to the right.
I look over to the other guys and say, I think this is the pathway Dexter told us about.
Dexter.
Who's Dexter?
Dexter. I don't think you've seen him. If we go down this route, we should be able to meet him. What do you think, guys?
Is he a cool dude? Does he have bread?
I think he's the reason we're here to begin with.
Oh, I don't like that.
Oh, he's like saved us.
Oh, I thought he dragged you down here. Sorry.
No, they fell down here. I was born down here.
Oh, so you guys fell too.
Yeah.
Wait. It's mental calculations. There we go.
Also, I don't think we have introduced ourselves. I'm Aries.
And it just nods, looks at Karik expectingly. No, wait, Demo.
I'm Domo Chevsky. You can call me Domo.
The Kenku
Looks over at
at
Scree.
the Kenku looks at you and just goes with two different voices. Scree! Wallow.
Okay. I'm John. So, yeah, no, just John.
And
I
so,
fell.
what were you doing before you came down here?
Baking.
Baking what?
Bread.
And you do that all the time?
Hmm. I like baking bread.
Eris gets like a sad look on his face, and she looks over at Lucky. And Lucky also could also bake. He might have been good friends if he was still alive.
How did he? Right.
We, while we were running, and then we were falling, and when I came to, he was already. And looks away.
Man, we fall a lot, don't we?
I try to comfort Ares and hold up Edwin's head and say, "Hey, we think we should be able to survive. Look at this guy."
Yeah, you see Eris like gets a very determined look in his face as he turns to her and said, "Yes, we will bring him back."
You. Sorry, bring him. He's dead.
No reaction to the decapitated head in my hands.
Who am I kidding? This isn't the weirdest thing. Let's keep moving. Mm, um, John just looks around awkwardly now that he's still just holding a dead body. Should I?
I think we still have a bit of room. It might be best to let him rest there in peace for the moment. Eris, can you fit Leng's body in the bag of holding?
Might you put the body in the bag of holding?
Yeah, I think that might be best.
How could you fit it in a bag of holding? What kind of opening do you have in that bag of holding?
Well,
Like, how
that's
could
why
you
I'm asking.
fit? Oh, okay. Thought you just did it, like physics stuff.
If it
Go ahead.
could be possible.
There's no real reason to do it. I mean, John can carry the body without problem.
Or like it will rot in like one day. It's more. Yeah. We continue walking.
Okay. We can go down the path.
Yeah.
So,
I think Eris starts a flame in the sand, so that we make our presence known, because we are not going to be able to sneak through this place anyway.
Light. It's been a while.
so the path. I'm gonna take it.
Yep, we're going with it.
Hell yeah. Now, about 5 minutes in, there is a small little crossroad. And by the crossroad, there is a small post. Ares, roll me perception check, and does anybody know Undercommon?
Nope.
What's an undercommon?
You can know it if you want to. That might be a good idea here in this case. 1d20 plus 4 perception.
Ooh, Looking
What do you think?
around, just you see there's a crossroads, right? It's like it goes 4 ways. The way you came from, the way in front of you, to your left, to your right. Looking at the road to the looking to the left, you see in Druidcraft, in the dirt itself, few feet from the post, those with the will of the lady know how to find her. But also to the right of the post, to the right side of the road, there is many dwell there. Few honest, but all evil and rotten to the core.
Right direction, you said. Was that sign? Was it to the right that we saw this second message?
Yeah, to the right. To the left was something about the lady. To the right was something about few honest, but all of them are evil.
Yeah, Ares like points left, and I think we should go in that direction. Talks about finding the lady in that direction,
I nod.
and then it points the other direction. It says there are only evil people in that direction.
I think we should go towards the lady.
Yeah.
Scree just follows. Doesn't really care about the whole evil statement thing because let's face it, at this point, running's probably not an option.
If you're
Evil people sound bad.
And then
So-
we go left.
So
And then we go right, anyway. To the evil.
So, in that case, you're going left. Wow, roll me a d10, one of you motherfuckers.
It's me.
It is you.
Ooh.
Nine.
We haven't had that before today.
I sleep. It's an interesting thing. It is like it's less of the sand now, the black sand, more of this dirt, if you will, right? And it seems like it's been a road. It's a very primitive road, about 10 feet wide, and you can see footprints and even cart marks. So people have been here and went through here. I would like everybody to roll me a perception check. As can help Oscar. Oscar Reese, you got yourself assistant, so with advantage if you wish to roll. Ooh, no. Scree, you wanna roll?
Well, I'm kind of blind, so.
With disadvantage,
I have my light source.
Oh, then I have normal, and then I'll just watch.
Okay,
12.
So, it's a almost straight path with occasional deviations. Some bushes, some that. You bear compared to the up on the surface of the forest you've been and witnessed. This is just pitiful when it comes to nature. But about an hour of walking, and it's relatively comfortable. Nobody seems to be nothing happens. And then about 60 feet in front of you, all of a sudden you hear a rummage, just a clang, and then all of a sudden Um, you don't even know how did you manage not to witness them, but you see a cart just rolling in front of you that is kind of approaching you steadily, and you immediately spot familiar faces. It's the goblins that you saw 2 days ago. As all of a sudden, the eldest goblin all of a sudden looks in front of him and just kind of raises his hand and kind of eyes at you, Ares and Scree, and looks at Lucky's dead body. And he has this almost confused look. After begins to mutter in broken common, "Did you kill it?"
Ares nods. Yeah.
And he died. Kind of points at Blicky.
We had some problems.
Earth, angry, shakes. A sign of change. Trade?
I don't know if you have anything. You don't have diamonds, do you?
He kind of looks around, then looks back at you, and shakes his head.
And then Ares turns to rest. Do you want anything?
I walk up to the goblin and ask him, "Do you have tinker's tools? Anything I can..."
He shakes his
Nothing.
head.
Okay, I take out one scale from the bag and ask him, "How much is this worth?"
All of a sudden, the goblin looks very intrigued by it. As he kind of gives like this motion with his hand, like a child of like, "Gimme."
And I ask him, "No, first tell me how much this is worth."
What is it?
It's a scale from the basilisk.
He kind of gives this motion to give him.
But I hand it over to him.
Okay. He also inspects it. Kind of eyes it. Pokes it, taps it a few times close to his ear with his nails. And it kind of bites into it.
It must be cold.
Grinds it into his teeth for a bit before spitting out some saliva. Looks back at you. He looks at you and just shakes his head. Just kind of gives it back to you, the Majestic kind of pushing into your gelatinous being.
Huh.
So
He looks used at this, but
how much is it worth? Or is it worthless to you? Is it how much is it worth, or is it worthless to you?
No need.
I nod at him and put it back into the bag. And I look over to Scree and John. Ask, do they need anything from the trade?
he just
Do they
shakes their
have
head.
bread or flour? I could use flour. Miss Flour.
Flower? You gonna ask for flower? It kind of looks. Flower. He kind of shrugs. Bake.
It's a white flour. It's a white powder for bread.
Bread. Oh, he looks bad in the
Oh.
cars. Does anybody know Goblin?
Nope.
Okay. He all of a sudden just starts screeching at the goblins, and there's a few giggles. And then he pulls out a single bag that is about the size of him as he taps it, and it's this very patch leathery bag that is filled with something looking like flour, but it's dark brown.
Can I do a flour check?
Sure.
Cooking
investigation.
Sure.
Flower should not be
Roll
converted to
roll
powder.
me a history check.
All right. History. Sag. Want us to do cooking utensils?
Oh.
I don't think it would have mattered now.
Man, you don't see shit.
Man.
Yeah. As he kind of pats the bag, whole bag, and he gives this extends his 5 fingers, 5 silver.
He pats his pockets and realizes he doesn't have pockets.
He's still naked.
Oh, no, I got a cloak wrapped around me at this point. Failure of a baker, truly. I look to the other group. Never mind. He kind of looks down and then walks back to the back of the group.
Then Aris like hands over the bag that Lucky used to have to Harg. I think there's 5 in here, or a bit more than 5.
Okay, I check the bag.
Yeah, we had like 12 silvers last time.
12. Okay. And how much is the bag of flour?
5
5? Okay, I grab
bag of
5.
flour.
Yeah, it's 5 silver. I grab 5 silver from in the bag and hand it over to the goblin.
Yeah. So, you have acquired a 10-pound bag of brown flour.
Best day of my life.
It's gonna go by the. Okay. Gara looks at all of you expectantly. Anything else you wanna buy or sell?
Oh, I think that's it for me.
He just shakes her head. Shakes her head. He doesn't care.
Yes, I don't need anything else.
Well, looking at you all kind of, guess, unsettled. He looks at the rams and just kind of hisses at them, and they start to move, leaving you behind. So, continuing down. No, that's flower. That is a flower, as in a plant. That's not how you spell flower.
Don't mind me. Don't mind me.
Brown flower. It's just brown flowers.
Yeah.
Just 10 pounds of flour.
Yes.
Brown colored flowers.
Yes.
Don't mind me,
Anyway, so that's cool, but anyway, D10 if you will.
I think it's
Alright.
Grease there.
Hell nah. We're gonna die if he rolls D10
Ah,
again.
okay.
Sure. No, screen roll. Let him hold up. Let him roll. Let him roll.
Let him cook.
Everyone's like, oh no. 4.
Really, nothing interesting happens. You just been walking and walking. It's an open area, and the worst part is you look around and you basically see nothing but darkness. It's just you're working in the dark. There's no illumination lights. It's kind of sucky. Underdark sucks. Sad face.
Yeah.
You
does.
walk in darkness for 3 hours. But nothing happening to you. It is kind of fucking boring. Another D10, if you will.
Boomos?
But Scree's not
No,
annoyed
no,
because
it's Terry's turn.
Wait, Ares turn, right?
Terry, because it was me, then Screed and Terry, then Domo.
Oh. Hmm. No, Jessica's like, oh my god, fuck, we're dead. We're dead. Well, I mean, everybody roll me a perception check, if you will.
oh. Dark, so
Do you still have that fire up?
I still have the fire up, yeah.
oh,
I'll roll. It didn't help, Stats.
21.
1 R too much. Haha. I'm blinded by my own fire. Blinded by my own tears.
Give me a second. I'm gonna just make sure that. Ooh, what is this? Scream. No, Chesky as well. You hear about an hour in flutters in the air. But it's dark and you cannot see far. But you hear flutters echoing through the open wide space of the Underdark. And then you hear long, hard flaps of 2 sets of wings. It is flying above, somewhere around. Every once in a while it becomes distance. And every once in a while it becomes closer. It seems to be either wandering around, flying on its own, or maybe it's hunting you. You don't really fucking know. But that's just a theory. I gave theory.
So okay, so I don't notice where it is even when 21. Got it.
No, it's way up from your view, but you can hear the plan. Also, roll me another D10.
This time, it's...
I don't know what to do with it.
Oh.
Same time.
Ooh.
It's haunting us.
Now,
Hunting us.
about 2 hours in, and mind you, it has been almost 7 fucking hours traversing through just nothingness. For the past 2 hours, the flutters continue to follow you, and you realize it is kind of tracking you. And then you hear another set of 4 wings, and another, and now you see 4 or maybe even 5 entities are flying around. And you kind of have this understanding with passive insight that you might be considered a feast, a dinner, if you will. But before any rash decisions need to be made, you finally reach all of a sudden the path's end, which leads you to a cavern that is about 10 feet wide and about 10 feet tall. That seems to be slightly elevating into the surface. As you kind of approach it, all of a sudden, a simple half-elf approaches from the cavern. It kind of gives a whistle. You're dexterous people?
Eris nods.
I nod.
Good. I was told to lead you back to the valley. You are. Oh, he kind of all of a sudden just looks at Lucky. He's like, oh. You want a burial with that, or?
Eris
Not yet.
shakes his head.
Okay, so I guess. Well, if you got time, it's about 2 days walk from here, so it kind of gives this head nod. The caves are mostly safe, so
3 groans.
for the next 2 days, you shall walk until you reach the Red Mushroom Valley. So decide what you want to do for those 2 days as you're literally walking. Only to rest, to sleep. Because believe me, there's nothing of any encounters that will happen since I have the 2.
Simple. Oh,
Yes.
simple. During our resting point, I will take the first watch, and in the first hour, we'll resummon my
There.
familiar back.
So I guess with that we're gonna call it. So,
Yeah.
anything you want to see to the stream before I'm shutting the stream down, no survivors?
Bread.
We live. Breadman lives.
Acting sad is very hard.
Apparently, screen's not good enough for hell. Oh dear.
You got kicked out of hell. You don't belong there. Is that a good thing or bad thing?
That's a good thing if